So recently கூட நீங்க மென்ஷன் பண்ணிருந்தீங்க, there is one thing about Suriya sir that I really like is
of course Jananayagan coming up. You're gonna see me more often.
Summer holidays vandachu, namma GT Holidays vandachu. GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
You see the sensational hit of Arbikuthu. After that, Kanima, you are arriving with Kanima. After this, I think we are going to witness you in Coolie as well, I think. So the poster has also come out.
But I mean, thank you.
So the retro's characters, Suriya sir's character and your character were inspired from Tamil classic Johnny.
Oh.
So recently கூட நீங்க மென்ஷன் பண்ணிருந்தீங்க, there is one thing about Suriya sir that I really like is
I feel like Suriya sir really cries beautifully. I don't know how to explain, no? Of course Jananayagan coming up. You're gonna see me more often. I can't tell you, but like this was like a holiday. Team together, we still have get together.
Mr. Gold Sunflower Oil. Alavilum, Tarathilum, no compromise.
மணப்பெண்ணின் பிரத்யேகமான திருமணம் விவாஹா the Chennai Silks.
India Glitz presents கட்றது சினிமா வித் ருக்ஷாந்த்ல we have our very own Kanima with us. Hi Pooja.
Hi, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போது தமிழ் கேட்கறதுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. And good to see you after Beast. This is our second interview actually. So ரொம்ப எக்ஸைட்டடா நிறைய விஷயங்கள் உங்களை பத்தியும் about your movies நம்ம நிறைய பேச போறோம். I would like to start with a குட்டி flashback. ஒரு சின்ன flashbackல இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். Like 2012ல அதாவது முகமூடி உங்களுக்கு ரிலீஸ் ஆகுது. ஒரு இன்டர்வியூல வந்து you have shared that I was very nervous when I was doing my first film அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்லிருந்தீங்க.
Yeah.
After every film you have grown as a very good actor now. இப்போ வந்து you are a superstar now. இப்போ வந்து you have ஒரு ஸ்டார் இமேஜ் எல்லாமே இப்போ உங்களை சுற்றி இருக்கு. அந்த ஒரு கான்சிஸ்டன்ட் டிரான்சிஷன் நடக்கும் தெரியுமா, from being a shy actor to a celebrated actor. அது எப்படி நடந்துச்சு? How did that happen?
It's taken how many 10 years, 12 years. So it has been a very long journey, but I still feel I have a very long way to go. I have a lot of dreams that I still want to accomplish, different types of roles that I still want to do. But I am consciously trying from the last, I would say 1-2 years now, where I want to do different kinds of roles and do different, basically show you different shades of Pooja. And retro is one more shade to what I can do. So I like, for me this is very new, this entire look. It's a very rooted Tamil girl, and it's been a slow process, and I'm working on everyone has their own patterns, and I'm trying to break that and do something new so I can give the audiences something new. But mainly I love films, I love my work. I genuinely, I'm not saying it for the sake of it. I feel like films is like magic, you know. In terms of like, you can really, like it has its own power. Like you can actually change someone's, you can motivate, you can change someone's life by motivating them or making them feel like, oh, like I'm exactly like this character. And you feel like you're not alone. There are more people out there like you. Or then you see a hero, and I mean hero as it could be male or female, and you feel like I want to be like this person. So you can motivate, you can encourage, and I think there is some power in cinema.
So அதுதான் நாங்கள் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம்.
That's why you're seeing so many shades of me, and I hope you feel like this is another.
I mean, definitely we are going to talk more about Rukmini character and retro film. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்து லைக் யூ ஆர் அன் அவுட் சைடர் ஆக்சுவலாக. ஒரு ஃபிலிம் பேக்ரவுண்ட் இல்லாமல் வந்து இன்னைக்கு யூ ஆர் மேட் மார்க் ஃபார் யோர் செல்ஃப். இன்னைக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு இடத்துல இருக்கீங்க. அப்படி இருக்கும்போது when you started, உங்களுக்கு நிறையா வந்து மித்ஸ் சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் வந்து இதெல்லாம் இருக்கும் உள்ளே வந்து இப்படிலாம் இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு சில விஷயம் சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. பட் ஆஃப்டர் பிகமிங் அ பிராண்ட் ஆன் யூர் ஓன், இதெல்லாம் வந்து எப்படி இருந்தது உங்களுக்கு ஆக்சுவலாக the myths that were told about you?
Yeah, about me?
Yeah, about the industry's myths.
Yeah.
In general.
Oh, some of them are true. Some myths are true.
Okay. Sorry, okay, can you give some example about the myth?
I mean, like, I can't think of, like, I don't want to pinpoint just one thing. But sometimes I try and break those myths. There are some glass barriers that I try to break, but I try not to think about the myth also so much. I don't concentrate so much, and I don't want to give so much energy to all that, because there's a saying, it says that energy goes where attention flows, which means wherever your attention is, that's where your energy will go. So I don't want to give things that don't have any value to my life so much energy. So I try to make sure that I am not thinking so much about those myths, and I'm just doing what I need to do, because that's what is in my hand and my power. Like, I cannot control the myth. But of course, when you break the myth unintentionally, it always feels very good.
Okay, like ஒரு ரூல் பிரேக்கர் மாதிரி, லைக் பிரேக் பண்ணா வந்து நம்ம கிட்ட ஒரு பவர் இருக்க மாதிரி we can feel that la.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we'll talk about retro பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் there were two speculations that were running while the process of the film, I mean while the movie was happening. One was we all know that Karthik Subbarajan is a great fan of Rajini sir. So the retro's characters, especially Suriya sir's character and your character, were inspired from Tamil classic Johnny. That's what we heard.
Oh, I would not be able to comment on this, because I mean, I don't know, so
right. Okay. These were the speculations that was happening.
Okay.
I mean, while the process of this film, because while watching both of your looks, like unga rendu perum look paakumbodhu idu indha oru vishayam nadandittu irundhudu. And one more thing, after watching the song of Kanima, you are very happily dancing in the song. But Suriya sir has some restriction, like he's thinking of something and he's dancing, like he's very restricted with his moves. So what's the mystery behind that Suriya sir not enjoying the song? Angiradhu vandu one important question that people wants to know.
Well, what I can say is that what did you say? Why is the reason?
Maybe he's mysterious or some mystery behind that. Is that something I think?
That means that he's a very good actor. That's all I want to say. Because if he's managed to portray that, like, he's just a great actor. And when you watch the film, some things I should leave, some if I answer all your questions,
but
and
you
all
can give
the
a
myths.
small clue, right? Regarding the
I'm saying the clue is that what you like, it's interesting what you're thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
so then there should be something.
He's a very good actor. That means Suriya sir is like, obviously, like everyone knows that. But if you manage to feel that from how he's performed, so I would say buy a ticket, watch the film, and find out for yourself. And once you find out, don't go on social media and tweet about it. Let other people also watch it. Don't spoil it for them.
So tell me about working with Suriya sir, because you have worked with so many superstars before Suriya sir. So recently kuda neenga mention pannidinga, there is one thing about Suriya sir that I really like is focus and approach. Yeah, obviously is
okay.
Eyes, of course. That's one magical part of Suriya sir, right?
Yeah.
So what do you want to say about Suriya sir's performance and in general your pairing with him?
I mean, I'm happy that people are liking the pairing. Of course, I've watched his films and I've always really loved his work. I think I feel like Suriya sir really cries beautifully. I don't know how to explain, no? Like when I feel like when Suriya sir cries, like automatically I find myself like tearing up. You just don't want to see him cry. But at the same time, it's just so lovely what he's doing. I don't mean like, I'm not talking about the aesthetics of it. I'm not talking about that, but there's just something like you don't want to see him crying. And you automatically feel very emotional when he's doing that. So at least I feel that way. I don't know what other people feel, but yeah.
Okay, so your recent interview for Retro, for the Telugu promotions, you have said one statement which is actually breaking the internet right now.
Yeah, I don't know why is it breaking the internet.
Okay, let me tell
In
tell
a
about
good
that.
way or a bad way?
It is actually receiving in a very positive way.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
tell you that because you said that your Instagram followers, your followers count has nothing to do with the business of or the
Yeah.
box office response. Of
And
the
I
film.
just don't mean mine. I'm saying
Absolutely, I get it.
overall,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general, like, yeah.
So considering that point, I thought it's a great thing one actress, I mean, whoever
Yeah.
in the showbiz actually openly saying something like that.
Yeah.
My question was, how do you maintain? I think success, stardom, whatever things surrounded you doesn't seems to be affected you is something that I feel after that statement. How do you maintain that coolness even after becoming a big star?
I don't know. I think it's like, it's the upbringing. I think that really matters. And I just feel that there are, success is very, it's relative to something. There are people more successful than me also.
True.
So I still feel like I have a very long way to go. So it's not just about where I'm at. Yes, I'm grateful for where I've reached. I'm very happy that like I have this opportunity. But at the same time, I feel like there's so much more I want to show the audience. And the reason I'm doing when I started and became an actor, fame was not something that I was chasing, genuinely. Like, you know,
Oh,
when
great, okay.
yeah, it was not something, because in today's day and age, you can do anything to become famous. You don't have to be an actor to be famous.
Makes
but,
sense. Yeah.
But the reason I wanted to be an actor, and rather when I was on the set for the first time, in fact, for Mugamudi, I felt like I was always a very shy child, and I felt that I could give a different side of me. I could emote, I could express. And I genuinely loved the process of filmmaking, like all those different shots come together to make something. So the reason for me to do what I'm doing was the craft of it. And success is or failure, because I have also seen that. My career has never been that my first film became one super hit and then after that I've never had to look back. It's not like that. If you see, after Mugamudi, I had like a year where I was not doing anything. So there have been a lot of gaps, you know, I've had a lot of ups and downs. So when success comes, I feel I'm very, very grateful for it, and I'm very thankful. And even my failures, I have learned more through my failures than I have learned through my successful films. So I just look at it that, okay, it's great, something's worked, something's not worked. But I mean, thank you.
Okay, right. So
That's all I can say, thank you. My parents will be very happy. I hope they
watching
watch
this.
this interview.
oh, great. They should actually.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let us talk about the viral part. Whenever you appear on a song, it actually going more than a term called viral. It's something that I would want to I'll genuinely say, because you see the sensational hit of Arbikuthu. After that, Kanima, you are arriving with Kanima. I don't know. I mean, after this, I think we are going to witness you in Coolie as well, I think. So the poster has also come out. So all these songs are like going like this. What do you want to say to this part of your work?
I can speak for like, since we're talking about Kanima and Retro right now, I didn't think it was gonna be like, I love the song, but I didn't think so much about what's gonna happen to and how it will, like this kind of love, I don't know, it didn't come to my mind. But when we were on set, I'll tell you something, I genuinely enjoyed shooting it.
Right. We can see that from your moves.
Yeah, like I feel like this is how I would dance at a wedding. You know that mass when you dance at your friend's wedding with all your best friends, that like the vibe of it, like I genuinely just let go and I enjoyed. So I feel like if there's good intentions and there's good energy, it translates, and somewhere people feel like you are having fun, you know. But I have to say that watching the reels on Kanima was just so much fun because I know the effort that it takes for people to, because they were dressing up in that Kanima sari with that Vadiyanam, then with like traditional jewelry, the makeup. Like I have seen so many like people do it for other actors or whatever. For the first time I felt like, oh my god, people are copying my look, you know, like that. Maybe somewhere to, like even with Butta Bamma they did it, but to do the sari and so much effort, and they were enjoying so much, and that brought me enjoyment.
It's a great sign, I mean, great victory for an actor, right? For a performer.
I'm just happy, that's all I can say. I'm very happy about that.
Great,
Yeah.
okay, we'll take it that way then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think like it's because I really enjoyed myself, and I think even with Butta Bamma, with Arabic Kuttu, like Samajavara Gamana, to me like,
Of course, yeah.
yeah, these are songs I actually listen to. Vaya Mudi Summarada, these Gopikamma was another one in Telugu which I really love. Veluvachi Godaramma. So these are songs that I really enjoy of mine.
Right, okay. Let's talk about 3 different directors you have worked with in Tamil. One is of course Mishkin sir, your first film director. Another one is Nelson, your previous film director. And now it's Karthik Subraj. If you look at all of these creators, each one has your own creative voices, which is very unique, right?
Yeah.
So what's your working collaboration with them? Let's start from Mishkin sir.
I think with Mugamudi, I was just, I feel like that Pooja and today's Pooja, there's a lot of difference,
Yeah, obviously.
right? Because that was my first moving image film kind of a thing ever. I had never really done anything like that. So I was still trying to learn basics because I've never been to a film set, nothing. I'd not gone for any like acting class or anything. So for me, I was learning basics of like technical language. Like, you know, like the director will say 48 frames. So, okay, Pooja, 48 frames. But what does 48 frames mean? You know, do I have to do something different? For people who are watching who don't know, it's basically like a slow motion shot. So I was like still trying to understand. I was very nervous when I was doing my first film. So I would come, I would want to say all my lines and I would want to, like, you know, finish it.
Like,
Done. And I think, and Jiva, my co-star,
Yeah.
who was very sweet, he used to say, don't do this, like take your time, take your pause, don't like relax, breathe. So it was a very, very different experience shooting Mugamudi for me. But I learned a lot, of course.
Great.
With Nelson sir, I can't tell you, but like Beast was like a holiday. Genuinely, we had so much fun as a team together. We still have get-togethers of this team. Okay.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Even after 2 years?
After 2 years, we'll be like, no, we have to meet because we just enjoyed ourselves so much shooting that film. Like at a personal level, like Vijay sir threw me a really sweet birthday party, you know, where we had like we've like just enjoyed so much during, we did that little ride in his Rolls Royce, which that video
again
was
became viral.
Yeah. So we like, I would not even be in the vanity van. We'd just all be sitting together and laughing. And Nelson sir, of course, like he himself is very funny. Like he'll tell you exactly how he wants the shot to be. He will act it as like how he wants it to be. Like he will tell VTV Ganesh sir how to do the scene in as VTV Ganesh. Like he'll imitate him. So he's really funny. So his working style is again very, very different.
Okay.
And Karthik sir is again like another special person. Like he again has a very unique voice as a director. He has a different way of looking at scenes. Like there's this one really nice emotional scene, and I thought, okay, cut, you know, one was shot. In my mind, as an actor, sometimes when you read a script, you're like, okay, I know how the director's going to shoot this. You know, there's going to be like this thing. We go to shoot the scene, and Karthik sir said, you know all your lines? I said, yeah. So he's like, can we go in one take? I was like, okay, sir. So we did that whole thing in one day.
Oh, that became that 15 minutes take.
No,
Ah,
not
that's a
that.
different
Yeah,
thing.
that's a different.
right.
Yeah. So he has a very different viewpoint and a very different directorial look towards scenes.
Right.
So I think that was another experience. Like, and I got my lines much before I could learn. He didn't want me to take prompting, but he can sit on one chair and not even get up and have the full set in his control, because like every one of his ADs knows exactly what we are shooting, what is the scene happening. They all are very committed towards, like, his AD team is very good actually.
Right, okay. So
Shout out to them because they've really worked very hard.
actually, the excitement is actually rising after listening so much about
God.
retro, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
I
film.
mean, we've made it with a lot of love, so
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
hope you all feel the love.
Definitely. So, I mean, to conclude, I think retro is going to be the blast of an experience in theaters. Is that what I feel after speaking to you? One last time, like, we have rarely seen you in Tamil in last 10 years. So this is your third film in 12 years, which is a very uncommon thing for an actor, right?
Yeah.
So what's your future plans in Tamil cinema?
I feel like now I'm actually doing more Tamil. I have, of course, Jananayagan coming up. I have another Tamil film which has not yet been announced, which I'm shooting for right now.
All
which
right,
you're
okay.
also gonna. So
Should
you're
be a
gonna
banger
see
then.
me more often. You're going to see me more often.
We are going to see Pooja more often then.
And you're going to see different shades, different memes, different pujas. Yeah.
Right, okay. Looking forward, Pooja. Great talking to you. All the very best for Retro. We are
Thank
actually really looking forward for the film.
Thank you.
So, see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
சம்மர் ஹாலிடேஸ் வந்தாச்சு, நம்ம ஜிடி ஹாலிடேஸும் வந்தாச்சு. ஜிடி ஹாலிடேஸ், சவுத் இந்தியாஸ் #1 டிராவல் பிராண்ட்.
மிஸ்டர் கோல்ட் சன்ஃப்ளவர் ஆயில் அளவிலும் தரத்திலும் நோ காம்ப்ரமைஸ்.
சந்தோஷம் பெண் கொண்டாட
மணப்பெண்ணின் பிரத்யேகமான திருமணம் விவாஹா தி சென்னை சில்க்ஸ்.